My heart is in.
What's going on? Another video on Ward against Golovkin. Golovkin saying now that if Ward is willing to come down to 164, meet him in the middle, that the fight is on. Okay, he'll fight him. Everything will be 50-50. The money, the weight, everything. Okay, that's what he's saying. That's what Team Golovkin is saying. He'll fight Ward if he's willing to come down. Andre Ward just made his return against Paul Smith. All right, did fight for almost for a good 2 years. He comes and fight Paul Smith at a catchweight at 172. Okay, above what both of these guys usually fight. Both of these guys fight at 168, but Ward had it at a catchweight at 172. Wins that fight, dominates Paul Smith, and everybody's back to talking about Golovkin, who recently said that he's willing to go up to 168, fight Carl Froch, fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. We already know the arguments that's going to be made about this, okay? Golovkin said that he'll fight anyone from these weights. I've talked about this countless times, all right? The argument for Andre Ward, fight me at 168. You're willing to come up to fight these other guys, yet you're not willing to come up and fight me at that weight. Yet you want to drain me, want me to come down to 164 to fight you. 164, a little bit better than 160, okay? A little bit better, all right? I know he said before, a few years ago, that he's willing to come down to 160 to fight Floyd Mayweather. I believe Bernard Hopkins, who's been fighting at 175 and much older, even said the same thing. I'll come down to 160 to fight you, okay? That's crazy. But, they're willing to do it against Floyd, all right? I brought that up in a video in the past too, where I said, Ward, if Ward really, really wants to fight, if he really, really wants to fight with Golovkin, just do the catchweight, okay? 164 is a little bit better than 160, okay? Back to what I've been saying again. You guys got to pick a side you're going to be on. The catchweights are not going anywhere. Yeah, they're annoying. Yeah, I don't want to fight. I don't want anyone to fight and be drained, okay? I want these fighters to be at 100% when they fight, when they get in the ring. We don't want to hear no excuses about who drained who, stuff like that, okay? Some fighters are going to get drained by these catchweights. Some fighters aren't. All I know is that I would like guys to be at their best where we can hear no excuses. We don't want to see a difference in punching and people are being fatigued and looking bad in the ring, We don't want to see that, all right? A lot of people say that about Ward against Chad Dawson, all right? So that's what I don't want. But at the same time, I do want to see the fights, and Ward Golovkin is a fight I want to see. I really want to see that fight. I really want to see the other fight with Lomachenko and Guillermo Rigondeaux. I really want to see that fight. If it has to be at a catchweight, if there's no other way for the fight to happen, I'll take the catchweight just to see the fight. And most fans, even a lot of diehards, feel the same way. They feel the same way. I don't want there to be the catchweight. I would rather Golovkin go up to 168 and fight Ward at his best. Golovkin will fight at 168. He just chooses not to, and that's on the defense of Golovkin. Golovkin saying, "Listen, I'll go up and fight these guys at 168, Froch, Chavez Jr. But these guys are more relevant to you. You're not really that relevant, and is the risk really worth it for me? No, it's not. So I'm gonna make you come down and fight you at a catchweight. Not only are you a danger, because listen, there's no arguing here. And for you Golovkin fans that feel that it's cool that you think Ward would lose to Golovkin, because honestly, I'm not really sure anymore. I've always said I think Ward could beat Golovkin. But I'm not, especially if they fight a catchweight, I'm not really too sure. Not really too sure because Ward hasn't been active. He hasn't been active, and Golovkin has been active, okay? And the guy is getting better. He's looking more and more impressive to me. And I'm not really sure. I think they're tough fights for both because Ward cannot make any mistakes. I think Ward is a better boxer. I think Ward can beat him, but Ward has little room for mistakes against Golovkin. Golovkin has tremendous punching power, and he's very skilled as well. Okay, um, so Ward can fight this guy and not, he's gonna have to fight like a perfect fight against this guy, in order to win, in my opinion. Um, which he can't do. I'm not saying he can't. He definitely has the skills to do it. He's up there as far as talent, in my opinion. But Ward, this video is not about who would win. We just know that Golovkin definitely feels that this guy is a tough fight for him. He doesn't feel confident enough in fighting Andre Ward at his weight, his preferred weight, which is 168. But it's hard to even say that because Ward just fought at a catch weight above the weight. Instead of going to 175, he fought at 172. Can he still make 168? Can he even come down to 164? They said on BoxingScene.com that Ward hasn't even fought below 168 since 2006 at a catch weight at 166. So can he even come down to 164? What he said he'd fight Floyd at 160, that was like 3-4 years ago. I don't even know if he can even do that. I don't even know if he can make that proposal. He probably try to go for it, but he will probably be extremely drained because he hasn't even fought below 168 in so many years, in damn near a whole decade now. That's like almost 10 years now. So can he even do that? Can he come down to 164? Can he do it? I have no idea. He just fought at the catchweight. Now, do I think the fight is gonna happen? No. All right, I don't think he's gonna do it. I think the 164 catchweight thing was enough to just say Ward is not gonna take the fight. But like I said in the beginning of the video, if Ward really, really wants to fight, he'll come down to 164. Okay, he'll do it if he wants to. I don't know what condition he'll be in, but if he really wants to fight, he'll come down. Or if not, I'm not mad. You know why? Because I want to see the fight. But just like Lomachenko turning down Guillermo Rigondeaux, I wouldn't be mad if you turn down the catchweight. I want to see the fight. I do. But I respect you for turning down the catchweight. I respect it. All right? But you know why I respect it as well? Is because there's plenty of other fights for Andre Ward. You got other fighters in your division now that's cooking up. You got guys like James DeGale. We want to see you fight him. You got guys like Kovalev at 175. I want to see you fight him. It's not like it's the end of the world. This is not after the Super 6 tournament where Andre Ward is the king of the division. It's been years since then. Now, we all moved past that. We all know that you've done that. Like, there's other fighters. I would love to see. Darrell lost. I would still love to see Andre Ward fight Andre Darrell. So what is it going to be? If Andre Ward takes the catchweight, I just hope that he's not drained. Okay. I hope he fights and he's healthy. I hope there's no rehydration clause or anything like that. I hope Ward comes and he's able to fight a good fight with Golovkin if he does accept it. If he doesn't accept it, then let's move on. Let's all move on from this whole thing. Maybe at a later time it'll happen. Maybe if Ward picks up some huge big wins and Golovkin is really ready to go up to 168, maybe it'll happen. I don't know. But we'll see. Golovkin is not too young. Actually, Golovkin's older than Ward. Golovkin's already like 34. All right, so he doesn't have much time left. So he wants to clean up as much as he can. All right, but I think if he were, and this is my last statement, if he were to beat Andre Ward, and I do think the fight is worth it, and I do wish Golovkin, I do really wish he just moved up to 168 to fight him. I feel that if he beat an undefeated Andre Ward, that would catapult him up to whatever pound for pound you want to place him at. Wherever you want to put him. You could put him at number 2 or 3 or whatever. You can make now you could throw him up there, and now he can be the type, the A side or whatever he wants to do from there. Now we're talking about how good he really is. Now there will be no argument. Same thing with Froch. You know, I thought Froch, not really the same thing, but I thought Froch was a great fight. Great, would have been a great fight. I thought fighting Froch. I mean, Froch retired, so it is what it is. But you beat an undefeated Andre Ward. I think Golovkin should jump on the opportunity because even if I think Andre Ward will win the fight, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Golovkin is Andre Ward's most dangerous opponent right now, in my opinion. I think he's more dangerous than Carl Froch for Andre Ward. You know, um, I honestly believe that. You know, and unless Andre Ward goes up and fight Kovalev or fight DeGale, I really don't see there being any danger in any of the other opponents that's available for him. You know, unless he goes up to 175 or fight DeGale, which is a fight that should happen anyway. I think DeGale's a dangerous fight for Ward. And I think Golovkin should really jump on the opportunity to fight Andre Ward. Not saying he would win, but if he were to win the fight, if he were to win that fight, people can never doubt him, period. No more. Like, no one can ever doubt Golovkin. And that's a problem. He should take the fight. I don't understand why he doesn't have the confidence of just going to 168 and fighting him like he would against Chavez Jr., a guy that we all know he can beat, and a guy that, like Froch, which is a very dangerous fight for Golovkin, but I think it's a fight that Golovkin can win. All right? I think he would beat Carl Froch. Andre Ward, not so sure. I don't really think so. But he could. He could. You know, especially now, especially the fact that he hasn't been active. Go up to 168 and fight him right now. Fight him now. Don't let Ward get back into the rhythm. And, you know, Ward gets a few big wins. He will never fight him after that. You know, a lot of fighters today, they want to wait until after they're sure they can beat someone. They want to see somebody else beat them first, which is the backwards way of doing things. No, not everybody wants to jump in the ring with no Nito Donaire because they know he could lose. You know how to beat him. All right, so that's my thoughts on that. I'm sure there'll be more videos because Andre Ward against Gennady Golovkin is just, it's become the new Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather. It's just a fight that we just always debate about. There's always an issue. It's been about a good 2 years now since this all started to come along. It's been about a good 2 years since the talks have been made. All right. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Make sure you subscribe.